3 years ago, DreamWorks Animation gave us a really fun-filled flick in The Bad Guys, based on the book series. And now, 3 years later, wolf, shark, tarantula, piranha, and snake are back again. Now reformed, or are they? As I've just seen The Bad Guys 2 now playing in theaters. But is this new sequel anywhere as good as its predecessor, or is this one really completely bad? Find out in this spoiler free review right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Joel, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the 2025 animated heist comedy flick The Bad Guys 2, released by Universal for DreamWorks Animation. This, of course, is based on the children's book series of the same name by Aaron Blabey, and is once again directed by Pierre Perifel. Or Peripheral. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that last name. With a screenplay done by Yanni Brenner and Ethan Cohen. The film features most of the voice acting cast from the previous film, including Sam Rockwell, Marc Maron, Craig Robinson, Anthony Ramos, and Awkwafina as the titular characters, plus Zazie Beetz and Alex Borstein. Oh yeah, and also Lily Singh and Richard Ayoade. Plus Danielle Brooks, Maria Bakalova, and Natasha Lyonne joined in as new characters. In this film, the titular characters come out of retirement and join forces with an all-female criminal squad to perform one last heist. If you didn't see my spoiler-free review of the first film, check it out by clicking on that card before I go into the details of this film. Now, of course, I am only giving you just a little bit, but not a whole lot. Alright, now the story starts out 5 years ago in Cairo, where the bad guys, well, who are showing, off their skills as they help Tarantula, who, well, as she was now the member of the team. Yeah, this would take place before the events of the first film and what have you. But following their release from the prison, the group struggled to fit into society. And, well, wolf, shark, piranha, and tarantula, or webs as they like to call her, unsuccessfully try to find jobs while Snake is usually away from home. Well, inspired by Diane Foxington, to give people a reason to accept him, Wolf helps Luggins, who is now commissioner, to track down the Phantom Bandit, a new criminal. After leaving, they find evidence leading to the bandit being, well, I won't give you the details on that. That would ruin everything. But once that happens, they soon find out they are here before a new group of three criminals, female criminals, Kitty, Pigtail, and Doom. The latter of whom used the name Susan as an alias for one of the members, but I won't tell you. And they plan to help, the trio to steal the experimental Moon X rocket using video footage revealing Diane as the Crimson Paw. Which, of course, that was one thing I did not mention in the spoiler-free reviews, and now you'll know about that if you've already seen the movie. Her former criminal identity as blackmail. But anyway, that's all the story I'm going to give to you, but one more thing, of course, Diane visits Professor Marmalade, the foe from the previous film, and reveals what he plans to use with the Moon X space station. But that I also won't tell you because I don't want to ruin the whole movie for you because this is a spoiler-free review and you already know that. Know what I'm saying? Alright, for my thoughts on this film, I will say this is just as good as its predecessor, like I said in my Out of Theater reaction I put up a while ago. Now, I think it had just as much fun and action and thrills and humor, only except it had some more a trio of villains, which they want to, well, they get to have the bad guys recruit to help them out. That was really something, I tell you what. The reviews are pretty decent and what have you. It's almost about the same amount as its predecessor. Currently, the film sits at 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, where they say the film's crew of reformed rapscallions are still a ton of fun as their latest adventure raises the stakes while maintaining a playful sense of mischief. I couldn't agree more. Yes, this has just about a lot as much as what we got from the first film. Metacritic has a score of 64, and audiences polled by Cinema Score gave it an A. So, I give this film story credit because it had a whole lot in YV. I really loved the action, the thrills in YV. This was just so incredible. Now, for the music, they once again have Daniel Pemberton on board to do the score. And that was good and what have you. I really appreciated them having him as well. So, evidently, this proved to have a good score. But, but as for the rest of the then what have you, for our voice acting cast, we have mostly the same as before. We have Sam Rockwell, once again voicing Mr. Wolf, the leader of the group, the pickpocketer, and the getaway driver of the crew, who's still a real speed demon at the getaways and what have you. Marc Maron once again voices Mr. Snake, the safecracker, Wolf's best friend and the second in command in the group. Awkwafina as Miss Tarantula, or Webbs, as who of course is the hacker of the bad guys. Craig Robinson is once again Mr. Shark, the master of disguise of the group. And Anthony Ramos as Mr. Pra, the muscle of the group. Yes, I will say they are all once again very good in what have you in their performances. I really did enjoy them. Zazie Beetz once again voices Governor Diane Foxington, the state governor and Wolf's love interest. She's still good. Finally, we have Alex Borstein as Misty Luggins, who was formerly chief of police and was now promoted to police commissioner. Richard Ayoade once again voices Professor Marmalade. Well, I mean Marmalade, my apologies. Just call it your way. Of course, the guinea pig from the previous film, and boy, you're in for a real shock when you see what he has become. Mm-hmm. Let's see. And Lily Singh once again appears as the human news reporter Tiffany Fluffit. So they're pretty good and what have you. Now for the new members of this, for the three female bays, we have voicing the snow leopard leader of the bad girls, Kitty Cat, is Danielle Brooks, who, if I think I've seen this one before. Well, she had recently lent her voice to the Angry Birds movie, and she's also been in several other films, like the Color Purple remake from 2023, and more recently, a Minecraft movie. Yes, I thought that was who it was. Alright, now, voicing Susan, who was the alias for this one, Doom, a Raven, a member of the Bad Girls, is Natasha Lyonne, who of course has been in numerous films like the American Pie series and many others. And of course, a week ago we saw her in the Fantastic Four First Steps. She's good. And finally, voicing the Wild Boar member, Pigtail Petrova, is Maria Bakalova. Yeah, Bakalova. Bakalova. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Trying to see if she's done much. Yeah, she's recently been in some films like Bies, and she also voiced Cosmo the Space Dog in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. She's also been in Unfrosted and The Apprentice as well. So I'm going to say the new characters are absolutely really good. I enjoyed the bad guys too from the beginning to the end to the final act, which is really out of this world. But don't think that's going to really spoil that. At least I hope it doesn't. So anyway, I think The Bad Guys 2 is definitely a fun-filled sequel. I think the whole family will enjoy it, so you should go out and see it. This is another surefire win for DreamWorks, definitely. And of course, I have also read that 2 months before its release, um, Pierre Perifel, along with J.P. Sands, who is the co-director of the film, revealed in an interview with Collider that they were planning a third film. So if this does well, we'll see what happens. So anyway, The Bad Guys 2 is worth checking out. So go see it. For my score, I'm going to give The Bad Guys 2 5 stars, which will mean on a scale of 1 to 10, you guessed it, it gets a 10. So what did you think of The Bad Guys 2? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, and you know the rest. And join me next time when I bring to another spoiler-free review, and it'll be on Final Destination Bloodlines. So if you like this, consider checking out my spoiler-free reviews of these last couple of DreamWorks animation hits. In the upper left-hand corner, you can check out my spoiler-free review of The Wild Robot from last year in 2024, or you can check out my spoiler-free review of their previous animated film, which of course was Dogman, released earlier this year. Or if you would like another sequel from DreamWorks, which has the number 2 in it, check out my review of Kung Fu Panda 2 in the bottom left-hand corner. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.